Struggling to sleep isn't a life sentence, it's a signal. And the good news, you have the tools that work. We can support sleep in 3 main ways: lifestyle, supplements, and if needed, medications. Let's start with the foundation, which is lifestyle. Because when it comes to sleep, lifestyle is your most powerful ally. The Sleep Foundation 5 are these 5 core behaviors that directly influence how well you fall asleep, stay asleep, and feel in the morning. They're backed by research, they're built on biology, not trends. Number 1 is light exposure, your internal clock, your circadian rhythm. It's controlled by light. Morning light anchors that rhythm. Just 30 minutes of natural light in the morning has been shown to improve sleep quality and shorten the time it takes for you to fall asleep in the evening. But in the evening, especially under bright artificial light, the opposite happens. Melatonin is suppressed, sleep is delayed. So the tip is get outside early, even if it's cloudy. In the evening, dim your lights at least 2 hours before bed, or use warm bulbs, blue filters, or even candlelight. Number 2, your environment. We evolved to sleep in cool, dark, quiet environments like caves. But many of us sleep in rooms filled with screens, noise, and clutter. The ideal sleep space is simple and consistent. Cool, around 17 to 19 degrees Celsius. Dark, blackout blinds or a sleep mask if you have one. Quiet, consider earplugs or white noise if needed. And calm, avoid strong scents or stimulating decor. This isn't indulgence, it's just biological design. Number 3, emotional state and stress. Rapid eye movement sleep plays a vital role in processing emotions, but if you go to bed feeling wired or anxious, it can actually block access to that important sleep stage. Stress activates your cortisol, your stress hormone, and that keeps you alert when your body needs to wind down. Evidence shows that simple pre-sleep practices like journaling, breath work, or even writing out a to-do list can reduce your sleep onset time, and it can improve your overall sleep quantity and quality. Number 4, evening wind down. Sleep isn't a switch, it's a process. Your brain needs time to transition from alert to restful. Try setting a wind down alarm on your phone, 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. Avoid screens, take a warm bath, listen to some calming music. Also, avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. and heavy meals in the 3 hours before bed. Both are linked to reduced deep sleep and delayed rapid eye movement sleep. 5, consistent rhythm, your chronotype. Whether you're the lion, the bear, the wolf, the dolphin, this affects your natural timing. But no matter your type, your brain thrives on regularity. Inconsistent sleep and wake times are associated with higher risks of obesity, diabetes, depression, and cognitive disorders. The most important anchor, remember, the consistent wake time, followed by regular patterns of light exposure, meals, and movement. Supplements. They should support and not sedate. If you've ever stood in a supplement aisle wondering what actually works, you're not alone. And here is the truth. Most supplements don't actually work because they fail on 3 fronts. 1, they include the wrong ingredients. 2, they have the wrong amounts of those ingredients. And 3, they are in the wrong format. We have targeted and fixed all 3 of these. We have built you an evidence-based, safe, effective supplement that is third-party tested. After months of research, refinement, and testing, I am thrilled to finally introduce you to Dendro Night Restore and explain exactly how and why it works. It's a 25ml liquid sleep supplement designed to be taken 30 to 60 minutes before bed as part of your wind down routine. The idea is that you can drink it and then relax and then let the science do the rest. Let's go through the ingredients, and I want to explain the scientific basis behind each one. There are 9 science-backed compounds in Dendro Night Restore. Each one was chosen for a specific reason, because sleep is complex and a single solution rarely works. Let's start with Montmorency tart cherry. This is one of the only natural sources of melatonin in nature, the hormone that tells our brain it's time to sleep. In randomized controlled trials, older adults with insomnia who took tart cherry slept up to 84 minutes longer per night. And it's not just about melatonin, it's packed with antioxidants which help reduce inflammation. That's important because inflammation is known to disrupt deep sleep. Next, holy basil. Used for centuries in ancient medicine and now backed by modern research, it's been shown to reduce cortisol, the body's main stress hormone, and ease symptoms of anxiety. Think of it as emotional first aid, helping your nervous system shift out of the fight or flight and into that rest and digest phase. Then we have magnesium in 2 bioavailable forms, citrate and bisglycinate. Why 2? Because different forms absorb differently in the gut, and we wanted both calming and the gentle digestion support that you need. Magnesium plays a key role in regulating GABA. This is a neurotransmitter that signals to your brain to relax. And get this, around 70% of adults don't meet the recommended intake, especially if they're stressed or they're active. So even if your diet is decent, a shortfall can impact your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. Now to the B vitamins, specifically B6, folic acid, B9, and B12. These are the architects of your sleep-wake rhythm. B6 helps convert tryptophan into serotonin and then into melatonin. B12 helps to keep your circadian rhythm aligned, especially if you get limited daylight, shift workers, vegans, or those over 50 are particularly at risk of deficiency here. Zinc is another unsung hero. It's involved in melatonin synthesis and neurological communication. There was one study that found that low zinc levels were linked to shorter sleep duration and more nighttime awakenings. And then there's vitamin C, ascorbic acid, and vitamin D3, cholecalciferol from lichen. Vitamin C reduces oxidative stress, a key disruptor of restful sleep, particularly in people with inflammation or poor diets. Vitamin D3 is essential for our bone strength, it strengthens our immunity, and it plays a role in both sleep quality and timing. And over half the UK adults are deficient, especially in the winter. Now here's the key thing. It's not just about what ingredients you use, it's how you use them. As we have said, most sleep supplements fail because they don't meet these 3 criteria. The right ingredients, ones shown to work in a human clinical trial. 2, the right format. We use a liquid for fast absorption. No fillers, no coating to break down, just fast absorption. And the right amount. Each nutrient is dosed at clinically effective levels, not just sprinkled in for marketing. So after evaluating over 100 ingredients through the lens of neuroscience, chronobiology, and stress physiology, we created Dendro Night Restore, the complete 25ml ready-to-drink sleep formula. It's quick, it's easy, and it's highly bioavailable, a ritual that you can actually stick to. And it's not a sedative. It doesn't knock you out so that you wouldn't be able to function if there was an emergency. It just nudges your biology. It gently nudges it towards a deeper, more natural sleep cycle. Because when you support your body's rhythm, you don't just sleep better, you wake feeling stronger. So, the bottom line, if you're going to take a sleep supplement, make it one that actually understands sleep. It's backed by science, it's built for humans, and it's designed to fit effortlessly into real life. This is the difference between forcing sleep and inviting it. Dendro Night Restore. Support your body, protect your sleep, and wake up ready. Medications. What you need to know. Sometimes sleep medication is appropriate, especially short-term or when lifestyle strategies aren't enough. There are 3 main types, and I think it's important that you understand what they do and what they don't do. The first The first generation sedatives are things like diazepam. They increase your GABA to induce sleep, but they can suppress your REM and they can cause dependence. Second generation agents like trazodone affect multiple brain chemicals. They are useful in mood-related cases, but still not a long-term solution. And then the third generation options like orexin inhibitors, Belsomra, they preserve natural sleep architecture, but they are costly and less available. Here's the key insight: medication can sedate, but they don't repair. It's like flipping a fuse switch instead of fixing the faulty wiring. So if you're considering medication, think of it as a short-term bridge, but not a long-term fix. Work with your doctor to explore what is right for you. Final word. So now you know sleep isn't passive, it's active, it's structured, and it's essential to nearly every system in the body. Light resets your clock. Rapid eye movement sleep processes your emotions. Your rhythm matters more than your willpower. Lifestyle and nutrients support sleep from the inside out, and good sleep starts with habit. It's strengthened with support, and if needed, medication may play a temporary role, but never replace the foundations underneath. So let's bring it all together. You've now got the Sleep Foundation 5, practical, science-backed tools to build stronger, more restorative sleep. But underneath the habits, there's a mindset. That's where the QQCC framework comes back in. Because good sleep isn't about perfection, it's about consistency, safety, and rhythm. So let's recap the QQC, the 4 pillars of great sleep. Quantity: aim for enough hours to meet your body's needs, typically 7 to 9 for most adults. Quality: it's not just about time in bed, but time in deep sleep and rapid eye movement sleep. And consistency: regular sleep and wake times to strengthen your body clock, as well as your chronotype. Know your natural rhythm and try to work with it, not against it. These aren't hacks, they are foundations of healthy, lasting sleep. Think of the QQCC framework as your compass and the Foundation 5 as the steps that move you forward. Together, they form a framework that respects your biology and helps you reclaim deep and nourishing sleep.